Yo, peace and blessings. It's a beautiful day to be alive. Thanks for tuning in to the channel. If you're new, welcome. Welcome. My name is Burnell Washburn. Chilling out here in Bell Canyon. Looking out on Salt Lake City, Utah right there. And this is my backyard. I'm just feeling blessed to be alive. Wanted to share a couple of vibes with you guys real quick. If you want your life to be extraordinary, if you want your life to be better than it's ever been, then you have to become better than you've ever been. If you want your life to be extraordinary, you got to build extraordinary habits. What do extraordinary people do? How do they think? How do they talk? What do they hang out with? What do they tolerate? What do they not tolerate? I talk about this all the time, but it's just so important. We don't get what we want in life, we get what we are. And I'll add to that by saying we don't get what we are on like an intellectual, thought-based level. We get what we are on an emotional, subconscious level. Let this beauty sink in for a second. I was just barely thinking, if you want to see something that you've never seen, you got to go somewhere you've never gone. I've never gone up here before. I've been up this canyon millions of times. Not millions, but hundreds. And I usually go way up there. There's some waterfalls. There's another lake way up in there. Or I hang out down here by this lake. It's super low right now because it's middle October. Winter's about to start. Actually, winter pretty much just started. We got snow up there. But I've always been going to the same places that I'm familiar with, staying in my comfort zone. And today I just hiked up this crazy ledge just because my heart led me to it. And I was like, oh, I got to get up on top of there and see what the view is from up there. I was blessed with some extraordinary views on the way up. And I almost turned around because it got pretty treacherous. It got really steep and I didn't know if I was going to be able to make it. It was testing my comfort zone. It was testing my physical limits, my mental limits. And I just kept pressing on. And I was rewarded with this beautiful, look at this. This is one of the illest, nicest campfires, fire pits that I've seen. These fire pits are all over the Rocky Mountains, but this is one of the coolest ones I've seen. Because look, it overlooks the lake. We have some incredible sunsets. If you look way out here, that's the Great Salt Lake. Like, you can't really see it right now because it's all hazy and stuff, but like we have some incredible sunsets. This would be the most amazing place to watch a sunset in like the spring or the summertime. So I'm going to come back up here with my daughter. I'm going to find a little easier way to climb up. I'm sure there's a lot of easier routes than the one I took, and take her camping. There's a nice little spot to set up a tent right over there, and like no one's going to fuck with you up here. Like there's no police officers that can hike up this probably. I only say that because I got busted for trespassing up here because you're not supposed to be up here after 9 p.m. I guess. It's kind of lame. It's like, yo, this is Mother Nature. And tell me what time I can be up there and be out not, so I'll just go further up, I guess, so you can't get to me. But anyway, I'm a rebel. I'm just blessed with these magnificent views. This is the other side of the canyon here. Because I went somewhere that I've never been before, and I'm rewarded with something I've never seen before. And it's just kind of the whole metaphor. There's like Draper and stuff down there if you're familiar with the Salt Lake Valley. There's young Bernie's future mansion. But man, I am a little bit nervous about cougars because the only time I've ever seen a cougar in my life was like right up here. And cougars are vicious, but I'm one with nature, unconditional love, so nothing's gonna fuck with me. But I was just thinking about how like it's pretty simple to make your life better. You just have to become better. You can't stick there thinking the same thoughts, doing the same behaviors, hanging out with the same people, working the same job, doing all the same things that you always do and then expect things to be different. Like there's that old quote that everyone attributes to Albert Einstein, which actually he's not even the person that said it, but nonetheless, we'll just say Einstein said because it sounds cool. Einstein said that the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. So if I wake up and I brush my teeth in the same way and and just do all the same things that I'm used to always doing, my life is just going to continue to repeat itself. When you work from circumstances, your circumstances repeat. Meaning that if you only live a life that's based on what you think is possible because of what's happened in the past, or what your current circumstances are, like you think, I can only do this and this because I only have X amount of money and I only have this and this much time and blah, 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 then you're working from circumstances, and your circumstances by law of nature will continue to repeat themselves. The only time we get new circumstances is when we adopt new mindsets, new behaviors, new habits, and embody new vibrations. So wanted to share that quick message with you guys and just show you how beautiful and blessed it is up here. These leaves are dropping fast. Like, it's for like a week ago, they just barely started changing colors, and then snow came and winter's like, yo, I'm here. But I just wanted to get outside, move my body today, listening to a podcast, and like I just feel like I'm on top of the world right now. I looked up at this point when I was down there. I was just barely down there hanging out by the lake, and I looked up here where I'm currently standing, and I said, my heart said, that looks lovely up there. You've never been up there. And I said, no time like the present. Let's go check it out. And it's some of the dopest views that this whole canyon has to offer. There's also like some amazing views if you go up there, but that's for the advanced class. But man, I'm just grateful to be alive. This is actually where I had like my biggest Kundalini awakening experience on this lake, like about 10 years ago. And on top of this ridge over here, had two of the most profound spiritual experiences of my life on psilocybin mushrooms. And just like a spontaneous Kundalini awakening happened over there where my heart flowed open and I became one with everything, and I became the most grateful that I've ever felt in my entire life. Like, it was the first time my entire being was just completely engulfed and enveloped in the frequency of gratitude. Like, there was nothing I could desire. All I could think about was just how amazingly blessed I was on so many levels. And that just triggered like this whole new life. It changed my life forever, because I was always into nature and stuff before, but not like that into it. Like, I still kind of had boundaries. Like, I don't know, I remember that night as I was laying on the ground, like bugs were crawling on me, and I just felt unconditional love for like the spiders that were crawling on me, and being like, there's no difference between me and these spiders. We're all just one, and I just feel so grateful to exist on this planet. Like, wow. The fact that I've ever even existed, and the fact that I can consciously even observe and think about this right now is just, it's wild. I can't even, it's mind-blowing. And I had that experience down there by this lake one night in the middle of the night, and then I had a similar experience around like sunset on top of this ridge over here a different time. And it was just like, I worked through like years and years of trauma, all sorts of layers of ego, and I decided I was going to be a musician. And from that point on, I developed a new identity as a musician. I stopped identifying myself as like the job that I worked at. Before that, if someone asked me like, what do you do? I'd be like, I just work at like such and such, like whatever I was working at. I think I was working at overstock.com at the time. Like, I just, work at Overstock and cook it, And then after these experiences, I started referring to myself as a musician. Anytime anyone asked me what I did, and I wasn't getting paid to, slippery. I wasn't getting paid to be a musician yet. But I didn't wait for the external world to tell me like, okay, congratulations, you're a musician now. I became that. I started being that. I started referring to myself as that. I started embodying that, and I woke up every single day and made music, and now here I am 10 years later doing what I love, feeding my daughter off my music. I got 2 shows this weekend that are paying my bills, and I fucking do what I love every day. I get to spend hours upon hours doing what I love. Like today I woke up, I did an ice bath first thing, and I practiced some qigong, did some gratitude journal and affirmations in my quantum possibilities notebook like I always do. And then I took a nice long bath with some bath salts and got into some deep meditations, did some quantum healing hypnosis. and some quantum guided meditations for meeting your future self, and like it was just beautiful. I've had a beautiful day, and then I felt like, what should I do next? All right, I'm gonna go on a hike just because that sounds nice. So I walked up here, and I've been hiking for a few hours. Now I'm about to go down to Water Fusions, get a nice superfood, organic, healthy juice and elixir. Meditate in their meditation room. Probably hit up the oxygen bar and the massage chairs because I can now, because I pay for a little membership there. I can use unlimited oxygen and unlimited alkaline water and all that stuff, which is amazing. Shout out to Water Fusions, another fire pit. And there's a chair and a tree. Interesting. That's probably been there for years. Like I've never seen anyone up here before, so interesting. But yeah, I'm glad I found this spot. I'm about to go have a super blessed rest of my day. I'm gonna hike back down there, go to Water Fusions, which is somewhere out there. Probably can't really see it up right now, but I'm gonna go out there, meditate again, and because that's how I'm just creating my ideal reality. And then go pick up my daughter and go to this show and perform and get paid to do what I love some more. And I'm not saying any of this to brag or like look how cool I am. Like I struggle with all sorts of things still, but I'm very, very grateful, and I'm trying to inspire people. I'm trying to inspire you to let you know that if I can do it, anyone can. Like I'm not any more special or blessed than anyone. Like, so if anyone can do it, you can do it. And there's just like no limits except for the limits we place inside our own mind. We can be anything we want, can have anything we want, we can do anything we want. And all the miracles and blessings of life will open up to us as soon as we open up our heart, as soon as we open up to the gratitude and realize what a miracle this actually is. Such a miracle to exist. Like, wow. The more we embody that frequency of gratitude and appreciation, the more blessings just keep flowing in. So I love you guys. I could just talk for hours about all sorts of this stuff, but this video's kind of already been all over the place. So I just wanted to check in with you guys and say I love you so much, and go create an amazing rest of your day. You are the creator of your own reality. Anything is possible. I love you. I'll see you soon on another video, okay?